Yes, Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes, man. You rocking out with your true Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce. Man, it's officially August 1st, man. August, man. Look, yeah, it's flying by. It's the eighth month, right? Yo, my pops is a funny dude, man. I don't know why he called me and told me that. Yeah, he knew I was gonna come on here and clown dude now, man. I'm gonna clown him, man. Right? My pops is, yeah, he's very diplomatic, right? He's very diplomatic. And I told him, I was like, yo, like he fucks with everybody. So I had told him, I said, yo, man, I seen your peoples, right? I was like, but I don't think he got in. I was like, yo, I know he was out there. I seen he did a video. I was like, I, I seen he did a video. I know he was out there, but I don't think he got in. So my pops was like, nah, he did. He was like, they wouldn't let him in. Yo, see, I'm trying to, yeah, see, I be trying to school some of the younger brothers coming in the game, right? I'll be like, yo, listen, later for trying to get views and clickbaiting and all that shit on YouTube, right? I was like, yeah, you want some type of integrity, right? So when you do try to cover these events, people respect you, right? You know what I'm saying? That they hold you to a higher standard and shit, right? So I always see I had to learn the hard way, man, to be honest with you. Like, um, I had to learn the hard way, man. Like I knew I always had hot content as far as getting interviews and things of that nature, but I had to learn the hard way. Like I was having people around me that I shouldn't have had around me, and that shit was a reflection on me. But I learned, you learn trial by error. So now what I try to do is I try to instill it. And like I know younger guys trying to come in the game and do their thing. I try to tell them like, yo, be mindful of who you affiliate with, who you affiliate with your brand with, things of that nature. That shit goes a long way. So back to what I was saying, right? So my pops hit me up because I was like, yo, I seen your peoples. Because, he, like I said, he's diplomatic. He fucks with everybody. I don't really fuck with everybody like that, right? If I know you a hater, if I know you be hating on me and you do other stuff, I just, I protect my energy, right? So long story short, I hit my pops. I was like, yo, your man was there, but I don't think he got in. I was like, yo, I didn't see him inside. I was like, but I seen he had a video and shit. He was out there. He was like, yeah, they wouldn't let him in. I said, yo, man, yeah, they know his content, man. He's messy, man. I was like, yo, he be on his Wendy Williams shit, man. He be coming on YouTube just lying, man. Speaking on the business and just be making up lies, man, talking gibberish. So yo, it's just funny how the tables turn, man. Cause like I said, man, like it's just funny, man. Like I'm trying to be humble and things of that nature and not laugh. But you gotta laugh, man. You got to, man. Because it's just like, yo, when dudes be so high up, man, they when they be high up, man, they look down on people, man. And that saying is so true, man. The same people that you look down on, right? When they come up, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. I couldn't believe he couldn't get in, man. I told my pops, I was like, yo, I don't think he got in, man. I was like, yo, I don't think he got in, man. And this isn't the first time that's happened. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Yo, don't let YouTube fool you, man. YouTube be having a lot of y'all fool and hope with the bamboos. Yeah, I had to tell my man that shit, right? I was like, I think it was it might have been the Tank Davis Rolly shit. I was like, yo, bro, they don't fuck with him like that. That's right. I was like, yo, he was like, yo, I see that. I see that. I said, yo, dude is messy, man. You know what I'm saying? He just be lying. Like, yo, man, I understand, You got to do what you got to do for views and shit, but you got to have some integrity with your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some integrity. That's why you see how, shout out to my man, World Combat Sports. World Combat Sports blessed me with a lot of games. That's why I just started leaning my shit away. I was like, yo, I'm getting on my photography because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, the powers that be, like, they will classify us all like that, man. But then once they start seeing your work, because like I said, they watch everything. If you believe it or not, if you think you're a small channel and you don't do views, you'd be surprised some of the executives that watch your stuff. You'd be surprised, man. Like big time executives, they're watching your stuff. They're seeing what you're talking about. You know, they're seeing if you're lying, if you're leaking information, things of that nature, right? So, like I said, a lot of these guys, right? They're just messy. That's why I don't even. I sometimes I go in they chats and I fuck with them, shit like that. But as far as doing the shit that they do, never, never. I can never do that. Like I report actual facts. Like I'm affiliated with a lot of different coaches and fighters, and I reach out and I might talk to them, text them, email them, speak with them, and I ask them. Always ask them. I said, "Yo, can I speak on this when I go live? When I go on my podcast and I talk my source? You mind if I speak on it? If not, we don't. Everything could be off the record, right? Everything could be off the record. But like I said, salute to all the true players out there that I have come across, like Bernie the Boxer. See, my channel is not even that big, but I had Bernie the Boxer, a dope interview with him, man. And Bernie's doing big things. Bernie is Team Crawford, man. He blessed my panel. He blessed my show. I had Boots Ennis, his father. I had the Russell brothers, Buddy McGirt. I had a lot of guys. You know why? Because I carry myself professionally. And I had to learn that. Like I used to have guys around me that were unprofessional, and there was a reflection on me, man. So now I just keep it like I do. Media marketing agent, Team Tucker. But like I said, I work with a lot of fighters. And I know a lot of other fighters that want to work with me too. And like I said, the door is open, man. I'm a professional, man. I could spice you up, man. But I just found that so funny, man. My pops called me today at lunch. And he was like, yeah, he didn't get in, man. I was like, yo, I told you. I was like, yo, he was dead. I was like, but yo, when I looked around, I was like, yo, I didn't see him. I said, yeah, he might have had a problem getting in. You know, I'm telling you, you don't want to be that guy, man. Well, once they label you as messy and unprofessional, Wendy Williams, like you a gossiper, yeah, you're not getting in, bro. You're not. You're not. That's why it is important. Sorry about that. I had to spit. It is important to carry yourself, man. And I tell young guys this, man. And guys starting out because see, like I had people school me and help me, but I learned a lot of stuff trial by error. Like I'd be like, yo, you gotta be mindful. Like I and in the beginning, like I said, I got over a decade. A lot of my beefs, right? When it came to doing media and journalist work and interviews, a lot of my beefs, right, with some of the people that I'm mad cool with now, used to be over because I used to take pictures with the fighters, right? And I used to have to explain that to them. I used to be like, listen, you saying that's unprofessional. I don't see it that way. I see it as when I take pictures with these fighters, that's how I promote my interviews with them. That's how I market my interviews. That's what I used to always do. But then, like I said, you gotta be mindful of the people that you're bringing to events. But now I don't do that. I used to bring a lot of different people with me to events, and they wasn't professional like me. They wasn't working. They was just there taking pictures and doing like unprofessional stuff. So I'll be mindful of that now. I like guys that's gonna work. If you have photographer, to get the photography done. If I bring you as a reporter, do your interview thing. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta work. We all gotta work. You can't be Wendy Williams, man. Because see, regardless of how big your platform is, if they view you as Wendy Williams, you will not be getting into the events. And that's what happened this weekend, man. Dude did not get in. I was like, yo, and when my bad. And when my pops called me and told me that, I said, yeah, you know I'm gonna roast him, man. You know I'm going to roast him. I said, you know I'm gonna go on and just have some fun with this, man. That's why I tell you guys, don't talk the gibberish shit, man. If that's what you want to do right now, to each his own. I ain't gonna say that because that's what some of y'all just do. Y'all really not trying to y'all really not trying to cover boxing. Y'all just go in your platforms and just pop a whole bunch of shit, and that's what you do. That's what you do. But don't fuck it up for the guys that's really out here that's trying to break through. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to cover events that go to fights. You know, they're trying to get credentials and shit like that. Like me personally, I don't care about credentials no more because I done it so long without credentials. And I got some I always say that to this day. Some of my best material and best content came when I didn't have credentials. Like I felt like when I was getting credentials, it was watering me down because I felt like and I want y'all to catch this source, right? And all the reporters and journalists and guys that do what I do, they can relate to this. Like we're hunters. We're hunters, right? But I felt like when they give you credentials, right? Me personally, right? They turn you into a zoo animal. They turn you into a zoo animal. Like you don't know how to hunt no more because they're feeding you interviews via media scrums and things of that nature. You're being placed in, like a room with the fighters, and you're waiting your turn with the interviews and things of that nature. Now, when you're a freelancer, that's what I used to like to consider myself a freelancer. When you're a freelancer, you don't get credentials. You gotta hunt. You gotta grind, man. You gotta really do your recon. You gotta know where the fighters be at, the hotels, and uh, which entrance they're coming out of, things of that nature. So you're more on your game. You gotta grind, especially at these fights. Like you gotta really really put the work in. But when they give you credentials, man, it's like they kind of handicap you, man. They kind of handicap you. And I see, yeah, like my man, the dude. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I'm just giggling on him because it's funny. Yo, they took his credentials. He used to always get credentials. And no, I'm not talking about Fred Barbershop Conversation. I'm talking about somebody from New York. Yo, but now they like shit on him, bro. I'm like, damn, they didn't even let him in. They didn't even let him in, man. And this isn't the first event that I seen them do that to him at, man. Like I said, I covered the Katie Taylor, Amanda Soriano, and I seen they did him like that. But he got into that. He got into that event, but he just didn't have the access. Like he was looking. I seen it in, and that's why I told my pops, man. I was like, yo, man. I was like, yo, dude is a jealous dude, man. Right? I said, yeah, I see how he looked at me, right? Because he see I was moving, man. I was, yo, the last couple of events that I've been covering, man, God is good, man. I'm blessed, man. I go there with my Clark Kents, and pretty soon I'm gonna be start being in the spots with the sports blazer on, man. You know what I'm saying? I get to move around, man. They respect the sauce, man. I move around like Clark Kent in the spot, man. I'm on the stage. I'm everywhere. I'm in the back in the VIP. I'm working, man. You see how I was at the Shakur event with Shakur? I walked in with Shakur and his team. And then we went right into the back, and I got my daughter some granola bars and chocolate chip cookies and snacks, and then I brought it out to my family and Jihad's moms and his sisters and his little brother. Then I went back in the back and I worked. I filmed Shakur. I took some nice pictures of him getting interviewed, and I interviewed his grandfather. I could have interviewed everybody in there, but I was conducting media marketing. I had my team in there. Shout out to Ron and his peoples, and I was setting up interviews with Jihad and things of that nature. But I was right there, man, and I just see my growth. And you know why I was able to grow like that? Because I took the things that people gave to me, and I applied it, whether it was photography, whether it was conducting myself professionally, you know? And that's what I did. And I got rid of like acts as baggage. Like if dudes is not professional and things of that nature, I don't want you around because you are a reflection of my brand and my company, you know? And they look at that. They look at that, man. And that's what happened with old boy, man. He's like he's very messy, man. He's messy. They see the shit that he does, and it was like, yo, this guy's not getting in. He's he's not getting in. Yeah, they did him like that at the Katie Taylor joint. I seen it. He was looking at me, right? Because he was like, "Yo, how does this guy get on stage like that?" I seen it in him. Because I told my pops that I was like, "Yo, your man, he gave me a dirty look, man." I was like, "Yo," I was like, I'm so on another level with it, right?" I said, I just brushed it off. But I said, I seen how he looked at me, man, because he seen how I was running around. I was in there with CEOs, man. My man runs the Stewart Hotel. I was in there with him, man. You know, I was in there with him, man. And I had, like I said, I upgraded my equipment, man. So I'm not in there running around with no phone. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice camera. I'm taking still professional pictures. I looked the part and I moved the part. I'm not running around with no phone looking like a riffraff. Like, yo, why are you over here? No, when I move, man. You know, the security wasn't checking me like how they checked you. They told you, yo, you don't have access for that level. Yeah, he told my pops that shit, man. I was like, yo, man, these dudes be hilarious, man. They be thinking that because I'm telling you, you know what it is too? YouTube, right? YouTube views and doing numbers on YouTube really fuck dudes up, man. Because people be really that shit. YouTube goes to their heads, man. They think if they go on live and they get X amount of super chat donations and all of that, it makes them bigger than what they are. But it really doesn't, man. Because like I try to tell y'all that, man. Like when it comes to YouTube, right, and a lot of these channels that do the numbers, they don't really move the needle, man. You're not moving the needle in the industry, man. It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, let's keep it professional, man. For all the young guys aspiring to get in the game and do interviews and things of that nature, man, like just keep it professional, man. Like I said, man, I'm so blessed. I'm going into I'm in my ninth professional fight camp right now. I'm just coming off covering a lot of boxing events since the start of the year. You know, I've been covering a lot of boxing events, man. I'm blessed now. I got a better camera. I'm getting better with my pictures and editing. You know, I'm just taking it all in, man. I'm enjoying the ride. My kids are experiencing it. You know, the Source sisters, Coach Reen and CEO Messiah. You know, they're getting way they're like they're gonna be so ahead of the curve, man. Like I said, I got 10 years. I got a late start, but man, I just look at their growth and their rise and how many people know them and the exposure that they're getting at such an early age. And I'm so grateful and thankful, man. You know, I'm just grateful and thankful, man. Hopefully, we get this big fight done, man. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I'm not too optimistic, man. I'm just not optimistic on it no more, man. As the days go along, I don't see the fight coming to fruition, man. I don't know. I've been trying to do a lot of research and reach out, man. You know, I can't go with the YouTube narrative. It's like, you know, the YouTube narrative wants you to think that it's the money and it's more than that, man. It's a lot behind it, man. You know, first they were saying Crawford was pricing himself out. Earl Spence was asking for too much money. Um, it's just I don't know, man. I just think they don't want to fight, man. The powers that be, man. They don't want to pay neither one of these guys, man. And I spoke on it earlier when I said, see, everybody always talks about Spence in the back end money and all that. If you look at some of Earl Spence's guaranteed purses for pay per view, they were so low. They were so low. That's why when they was like Keith Thurman and all these guys when they came to fight Crawford, and they was asking Bob Arum for $10 million, and Bob was like, "No, I'll give you 2 million, 1.2, because he's going off of the highest guarantees that these guys are getting, man. See, one thing about back end money, and shout out to my man D Ray Promotions. D Ray be on a lot of these chats, and he tells it. You can't prove back end. You don't have no receipts on it, man. So it's just like today, right? I just put in my hours, right? I put my hours in, right? I can say, yeah, I did 7 loads, right? For a flat fee, but I got my back end money. But I can't prove that. All I can prove is what my pay stub says, right? What my actual pay stub says. So when I say, yeah, man, I did an extra 3 loads, so I'm gonna get my back end for that for hustling. Really? Really? You can't prove that though. How can you prove that? See, these guys talk about back end money all the time, and they can never prove it. They can never prove the back end money. You know, they can't. It's no proof in it. And then when you get the conflicting stories where you get guys like Adrian Broner saying he still owed 10 million and Floyd's owed 100 million. That's the back end money, man. That's the back end money, man. So I'm just like, as it's August, tomorrow's August 2nd, man. We still have not heard anything about this fight being made, man. That's not good, man. That's not good, man. And then they canceled the Jake Paul fight. It's like, and yo, I talked about this many years ago that they have funny money over there, and I seen Barbershop Conversation did a video about that. But I said that years ago, man. I was like, yo, their money is funny over there, man. They talk that back end, this, that, and the third. Now they got funny money, man. That, you see what they do is, I'm gonna tell you, Al Heyman is a smart man. He's a music industry guy. So what he does is he has these fighters look the part. If you come to the shows and you got expensive jewelry, your diamonds is glittering and all that, that's that music industry shit. That's the hip hop shit. Looking the part, man. Like I watched the interview today with Mace. Mace was on $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Walla. And he was talking about how he used to fake jacks and perpetrate, like get the jewelry and never had the money. That's a lot of these fighters, man. They be having the jewelry and they don't be having the money like that, man. I don't be having the money like that. Like yo, today too, while I'm on that, what's the name kind of came clean? Fanon. Fanon was speaking on something and it didn't go over my head. I heard what he said in regards to the Spence Crawford. He was saying that Terrence Crawford is well off. Yes, he is. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Terrence Crawford been getting good guaranteed money for many years, man. For many years. So he doesn't have to take the BS, you know? He doesn't have to take the BS. And he was making the way Fanon was talking, he's making it seem like Earl Spence needs it, man. But see, that's not the narrative that y'all was pushing. Y'all was pushing the narrative that these guys are so wealthy and rich, mega millions and all that, man. So it gotta make sense, man. It gotta make sense. Man, yeah, I wouldn't mind going to the Turner Points Casino now. That is nice. I know I think that's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. It's a little past Schenectady and Albany. But it's nice now. Nice and warm. And in the winter time, that's a rough fit, man. That's what our first fight of the year was, man. Look, we're going into our fourth fight of the year, man. Time is moving, man. What a year so far, man. I'm just enjoying it all, man. Shout out to Jihad Tucker and the team, man. Number 4 already, man. I posted some stuff in my Facebook group, right? I was saying how, you know, some guys ain't even getting fights, man. They've been on the shelf for 2 years. And here you have a young kid, 19 years old. They're keeping him active. He's fighting every couple of months. January, look, I'm gonna run it down for y'all. Yo, later for that, look, I'm gonna really run it down for y'all. We fought in October 30th, the day before Halloween, at the Hula Theater. We came right back in January. We fought. Follow that up, follow fighting in March. Follow that up by fighting again in June. Now we're fighting again in September, man. Unbelievable. Great run, man. It's a great run, great experience, man. I'm enjoying the ride, man. I'm enjoying the work. It does get a little exhausting, but this is what we prayed for. We prayed for this, man. And we're grateful God is good, man. And this is a super card, man. The Shakur Steve. This is I think this is our second time fighting on the Shakur card. Because we fought on the Shakur card in Vegas at the Virgin Hotel. Nice facility. State of the art, new facility, a little bit off the strip. Shout out to D Ray in the building, World Combat Sports. You know, but I like see Jersey. It's a little drive, but it's easy to get there. If I don't want to drive, I could jump on a train to go there. You know, I could jump on the train and you can commute back and forth. And the thing that's cool about this is it's a Friday night fight. So we'll have the full weekend. You know, Thursday weigh in. So that means we'll be feasting and eating good on Thursday night. You know, we'll be feasting, eating good Thursday nights. I can't wait to watch more hookers fight, man. I'm looking at something on IG. More hooker fights this weekend, man. I was looking forward to covering the Jake Paul joint and getting some good pictures and man, it's messed up. They called it off, man. Like I said, a couple of my guys, right, that I know that I watched come up through the amateurs, they was on the undercard, man. They was on the undercard, man. God, they used to formerly train out of Mendez Boxing Gym. But all that got up in smoke. Like Amanda Soriano's on that card. You know, I was looking forward to seeing her fight. She's a good scrapper. She can scrap, man. You know, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I think it is. Jake Paul, he's just trying to protect his own. 'Cause I think he's trying to let his own go against Canelo. 'Cause I seen something today where he was speaking on Canelo, like he could beat Canelo. Now you looking for the biggest payday to get knocked out. To be honest with you, I think Hakeem Rockman would have exposed you. You fight a lot of little guys, man. You fought Nate Robinson, who's a smaller guy than you. Uh, Tyrone Woodley was a lot smaller than you. You was actually gonna fight somebody your size or maybe even bigger. And he was like, "Nah, I can't put it on the line yet and get exposed." That's what really happened, you know. And I'm gonna stand on that, on my square on that, man. See, I gave y'all a little extra sauce right now because when I go home, I'm gonna relax. It's Monday. Mondays is always the roughest day because you got to come back after a good weekend. And I had a great weekend. Great weekend. To the point where I almost didn't make it in this morning, man. I got up at 4, my normal time, like I get up, watched a little bit of TV, and I was like, I'm going back in the bed. Closed my eyes. It was like 7:15. I said, oh shit. Oh shit. But I made it, man. See, I'm a trooper. I made it. Made it through the day. Now I'm gonna go home and relax. You gotta see, I set my upstairs up, right? I told you, didn't I tell y'all I was doing that? I got one of those what do they call those little folding beds? Like it turned into a couch. I'll put that up there. I got it's a nice setup now, right? That's where I was gonna set up the new Source radio station. Now look, my daughters want that. It's like, yeah, y'all try to take everything. I try to take everything. That's why I'm glad I didn't put no air conditioning up there yet. Let it be hot up there for y'all. Get a fan. Get a fan. You know, if I'd have put the air conditioner up there, they would have definitely stormed it, man. 'Cause that's where Sheba, like I cleaned out both of the rooms up there. I got two extra bedrooms upstairs. I cleaned them out nice. Like that's Sheba's lair. Sheba has the whole upstairs to herself. Because Daffodil doesn't go upstairs. And I was like, I'm gonna set this up, you know, start doing my podcast from up here. You know, get me a mount a flat screen TV on the wall. That way I can just come up here and just get away from everything. As soon as I get it up and running nice and smooth, now they want to come up there. Like, I wasn't even thinking about this. I wasn't thinking about this. That's why I said when I do decide to sell my home up here and I relocate to the south, I'm gonna get me such a big property that I have my own little section. And I'm somewhere I have my own section. Like Snoop Dogg, how Snoop Dogg got that shed, his man cave shed. I'm gonna have something like that for real. Cause I already know. That's why I knocked this one out right now. Cause I know when I go home, I'm not gonna be able to give you guys another sauce. I said, let me give it to you now while I'm waiting to clock out. Yeah, be yawning, man. Probably go home and watch some movies with the girls. You know, enjoy fatherhood. Yes, man. That's all I really got for you, man. Keep it professional, man. For all you young, up and coming journalists and guys with channels and content creators, just keep it professional, man. So I'm telling you, professionalism and integrity go a long way in this game, man. Trust me, I know, man. I done came up in this, man. Like I can remember all like dudes that I argue with now that I used to argue with. I hit them up with emails. Like I just worked an event, right? And it was like the dude fist pumped me, man. I was all in the VIP with them and he fist pumped me, man. This was one of the guys I used to argue with, man. I used to have to argue with him. And if World Combat's in here, World Combat can tell you this, man. World Combat seen it. I stayed on my square. I used to argue with this guy, right? Yeah. He used to tell me I was unprofessional, all kind of stuff, man. Me and this guy used to go back and forth because I understand where he was coming from, man. I understand where he was coming from now. As like I said, I got over a decade in this. But at the time I didn't. I was just like I was so raw and uncut. I'm still raw and uncut. In East Tennessee. Okay, Andrew Charles. All right. The mountains is beautiful. I got family from Chattanooga. You know, I want to. I think I'm going to Alabama, man. It's looking like Alabama, Georgia. I'm gonna be a country boy. You know, I want to be a country boy. Going back to my roots, man. Like last summer around this time, last August, I was in Georgia. I was in Valdosta, Lowndes County. My family owns like a whole block. I went down there and I didn't want to come back, man. Just sitting out on the porch, at night with the tranquility here and it's just a different piece, man. It's a different piece, man. It is. That's where I'm at now in life. I want that. Like I've been in the city for many, many years. I'm ready to leave the city now, you know? Go clock out, man. Man. Listen, if you know what's nice too, upstate New York, but I don't want to be around snow like that, man. I plow snow in the winter. I'm just trying to get away from like a lot of snow. I can go somewhere where it snows 3 inches and they shut the town down. No, Week, what up, man? I could do that. What up? You ain't hit it? You ain't hit it? Nobody hit it? It ain't 54? It's not 54?
Wait, I'm never the first one to hit 54. I gotta
I
wait
hit
for
it. Just like Tone. Yeah, there you go. Tone hit it. I hit
they might want 54.
it. 54, man. We the 54 boys, man. We don't wait till 55. We do 54, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. If they write one up, they gotta write
Yeah,
everybody up.
yeah. We do 54, man. We out, man. I say call it a union. We out. Facts, man. We out. He said all mountains aren't crazy, tall like the Rockies are. They're more like giant roller hills. Yeah, cause listen, when I relocate, right, I'm gonna buy me a rig. I'm gonna invest in a rig and just go over the road, man. Like my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Just go over the road. And that's what I like. Like I want a nice, I'm gonna buy some acres of land so I don't have to worry about where I have to park my truck. You know what I'm saying? My rig. And just do it like that. Oh yeah, D Ray 54 boys, we out, man. I'm walking through the parking lot right now. About to jump in my ride and zoom. I mean, I'll do 54, man. I don't wait to 55, man. I mean, like I said, I clock in early, man. I made it though, man. Yo, it didn't look like that this morning. So good, but I got out the AC. I was lounging in the living room. You know, I was like, I'm gonna go back in the bed. Man, but watch this, right? I told y'all I had a nice jerk steak, right? I guarantee you that shit is gone. I had surf and turf. I left it because I rushed in. I had a surf and turf meal, man, for lunch today. Cause I remember I was telling y'all yesterday, for those of y'all that was fucking with my podcast yesterday, I had my mussels and crab legs and shrimp from the seafood spot my wife treated me to yesterday. I just kept a little bit. And I had my steak. I had a nice jerk steak. I was gonna bring all that in for lunch today. Me oversleeping, going back in the bed, I left it home. I guarantee you now, I got my mouth all watered for it when I get home. Like, yeah, I'm about to warm that up, enjoy that. Watch it be gone. I already know how my savages get down, man. That shit is gone. I know it's gone. Y'all love this little Equinox. I got me a nice little Chevy Equinox. This shit rides so smooth. It's good on gas. You know? Oh man. Fucking fly got in here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's why I don't like leaving my windows down at work. But you don't want your car overheating like hot. Fucking flies in here now. Get the fuck out of here, man. What an annoying little motherfucker. Did he get out? Yeah, he got out. I don't see him in here. That motherfucker jumped up in here, man. But yeah, man. Off the clock now, man. Monday is in the books. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get me a Chevy Equinox though. 'Cause my wife had one, right? I drove it to Georgia. She upgraded hers. So I drove her to Georgia last year. Around this time, I said, "Oh man, these shits ride like butter, man." That was one of the easiest, smoothest rides. Look at this dickhead trying to cut across the lane. Like people just do some idiot shit on the road, man. Real, like why would you cut this man? He cut a tractor trailer off. Like why do people just do dumb stuff, man? They don't even respect commercial drivers like that, man. You cut that guy off. That guy got a heavy load on his truck, man. Just idiots, man. Look at my man Rich Woods beat me to the expressway. I clocked out before him. He's definitely trying to get home. He got to go all the way out east. I think he's in Shirley and Mastic. That's a little ride, man. I don't blame him. He's trying to beat the rush. See, I'm in and out. Look, I get on the parkway right now. I'm off the parkway in about one exit. One exit. You know, sometimes I don't even take the parkway. I don't have to. I need to take another road trip in this. I took my road trip was last. Yeah, that's the first I drove this car since I had. I had this car for a couple months now. I drove to Newark. I took it to Newark, man. You know, we crossed state line. That's why I said I wish Jihad had a fight in. I wouldn't mind driving to the Turner Points Casino in this, man. Going up through the mountains upstate New York. It's a little ride, man. Me and my daughters did it in January in the cold, boy. Man, we got up there quick, quick. They some riders, man. And then we all came home. Yo, the blizzard was coming, right? Yo, Jahai fought that Saturday. Yeah, they had a blizzard coming, right? We was like, yo, we got up like 6 in the morning. We was like, yo, we gotta get back, man. We didn't even get no snow on Long Island, but that shit was coming to upstate New York where we was at. He was like, yo, we gotta get down this mountain before this shit comes, man. I remember we was out, man. We was out. My daughters was both knocked out in the back seat. Man, we got down that mountain. Me and music was getting the boy. That's what I said, man. Salute to the team, man. Team Tucker experience, source experience, man. It's been a beautiful journey, man. What the hell is going on? Like, people be bugging, man. People be bugging. They got the parkway is rubbernecking. Oh, I hope nobody ran the back of somebody, because it's normally like not like this right here, especially at this time. It must be some type of police activity. We're gonna see. We getting through it now. Well, there's a lot of cars right here. Look, everybody keeps hitting they brakes. See how alert I am. Look, that's Joe Dean. Joe Deaney's hitting me up, man. I'll call you back, Joe. Once I wrap up the show. Once I wrap up the show, Joe, I'll hit you back. Joe probably wants to know if I'm coming to the rec tonight. Yeah, I'll be down there. I'll be down at the rec. I ain't playing no basketball tonight, man. I'll be at the rec. Pull up to the rec. Yeah, that's what I want to speak on too, man. They left my man out of I was talking about it yesterday. The NYC point guard. They should have had Ed Booger Smith in there, man. They didn't have Ed Booger in there, man. You know, they could have did a little something about Booker. Yeah, they left out a couple guys, you know what I'm saying? But definitely Booger, man. For those of y'all that know Booger from Soul in the Hole, man. Ed Booger Smith is a playground legend, man. You know, been in and out of jail. He was nice, man. At one point, he was considered one of the best point guards in New York City. You know? They did a great job with that documentary, man. Phenomenal. That's like one of the best. That's what fucked me up. I watched that shit again this morning because it was on. That's what fucked me up. I watched that shit for an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half long. And then I called myself jumping back in the bed at 6 o'clock. See, look, I'm off the parkway already, y'all. Told you in and out, man. That's why I knew yeah, I wasn't when I got up and it was 7:15. I was like, I'll make it in. I didn't even get nervous. Like now, had it been September when school was back in, I would have had to call out. I would have never got there with the school buses on the road. That shit is it's just like different, man. When the school buses come back in September, you definitely gotta leave early because they were the school buses would have you fucked up, man. With all the stops, man, you fucked up. Yes, I am here. How's everybody's day going, man? Did anybody crack a cold one yet? Yo, listen, when I reminisced on that today, man, because like I said, last August, around this time, I was in Georgia for the whole first week of August. I can remember sipping on some corn liquor. Y'all know what corn liquor is? See, my family is country. They make that moonshine. I'd have been sipping on some moonshine right now. Sipping right on my auntie's porch, man. We got the whole block. My auntie got this house. Then we had the house next door. My other aunt lives across the street. Then we got the church. Then we got Tony's house. And then we just got acres and acres of land. That's when you seen Daffy. I had Daffy running wild down there, man. Daffy really became a hound that week. She learned how to become a hound because we stayed down there for 2 days. One day, no, 2 days and one night. They had, they did it up for me, man. I missed them. They did it up. We had the official fish fry. They went and got the fried chicken from Publix, which I know about Publix. See, the store's been around. Publix is like up here. We have Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop do the fried chicken. It used to be Pathmark. They got Publix. They went and got the Publix because my cousin, she's the manager at Publix. So they catered the chicken. They fried the fish. We had baked beans, man. All that weight that I gained down there, I still never lost, man. I put on some pounds down there eating like that in just Georgia, period, man. Like I said, they cook down there, man. You eat healthy meals, like big breakfasts. Eat, man. What's going on over here, man? Oh, man. Yes, but I am home. Feels good to be home, man. That's a nice truck right there. He's in there sleeping. We got the curtains up. Y'all, all these rigs that since I've been looking at rigs, that's all I do. When I see rigs on the road, I size them up. And I'll be sizing up the rigs, man. That's the move, man. That's the play, man. I'm gonna get me my rig, man. And be on the road again. On the road again. It looked like it must have rained again, man. Like, yo, the rain was supposed to slide up out of here, man. Damn, coming back to my side, to the Brentwood, to the South Shore, it's like cloudy over here, man. It didn't look like that in Huntington. In Huntington, I said they love me in London, Larry. Man, the start of the day did not look like I was gonna make it in, man. You know what it was too? It rained in the morning, man. Something about the rain that is so relaxing. I gotta make a phone call too when I get home. 'Cause I was trying to get my people some credentials for the fight, the Maurice Hooker fight. It's in Fort Worth, Texas. You know? Yeah, when he fought that was match from this. I think this is Golden Boy. Gotta make some phone calls. I know it's match, but I think it's a Golden Boy card. my people some credentials, man. Let them go in there and experience the fight, man. You know, Mighty Mo's putting on for the city, man. He's a Oak Cliff, Dallas guy. You know, fighting out of Fort. They fighting in Fort Worth, Texas. You got to go out and show him love, man. Man, man, oh man, dynamite. Yo, what is yo? It's real cloudy over here, man. It might rain, man. We might not be going to the wreck tonight, girls. If it comes down how it's looking, I'm not going to the wreck because it be hot in that gym. See, the good thing about the wreck, right? Y'all be seeing my videos down there. We got the basketball court and all that down there now. So you can sit outside and it's a nice breeze that comes through. Because that gym, boy, they be having that heat on slavery in there, man. You can't make weight out the wreck. You can't, you can't cut a couple pounds in the wreck, man. I'll be hitting the speed bag. I'll come in there and get some water, fuck around with the speed bag and the weights a little bit, and be sweating in less than 15 minutes, man. That's how hot it be up in there. Oh man. You know, and then gotta call my man Joe Dini back, man. I'm gonna hit him back when I get to the crib. Yeah, watch. I'm so anticipating having my steak, my jerk steak. You know, and I had a couple mussels left, some shrimp. I know they bodied that, man, with the potatoes. I know they bodied it, man. I had them in my Tupperware. They don't body that, man. I still got my mouth full of water for it, man, but I know that shit is gone. It's a Rizat. Watch. I guarantee you it's a wrap. Waiting for the train to pass. La Placita. That's where a lot of fights used to go down at, man. A lot of fights in that parking lot right there. And when I interviewed Buddy McGurn, he was talking about that. Buddy used to stay right around the corner on Suffolk Ave, Regis Park side. This is the Regis Park side. This is Brentwood, man. A lot of fights. You have to know how to fight, man. Back in the day to hang out up here, man. I mean, you had to be nice with your knuckles, man. I used to, I used to go down at the Placita, man. Man, Coach Green probably took my lunch, man. I'm telling you, Coach Green, cause see, CEO on the side is not a seafood lover. Coach Green, I know Coach Green probably busting down my lunch, man. Yeah, I do need that nap, man. I'm tired, D Ray. It wasn't even a long day. It was just that, it was. I, I I went back to sleep and I came in. I made it in, but I still wasn't I wasn't in work vibe mode. I'm about to unwind now, man. I'm gonna shower, just chill out, man. I said I'll probably go down to the rec, but it look like it's about to rain. Cause the kids they be loving me at the rec, man. If I don't come to the rec, man, I come to the rec and put on shooting displays, man. Everybody be trying to, yeah, like I said, man, I'm 40 something years old, man. They still be trying to challenge me, man. You know what I'm saying? The kids be wanting to have the shootouts with me down there, man. Because they know I'm one of the top shooters, man. I could just ball, man. And now they putting a whole new court up top. They was ripping the court out last week. They probably got it in now. 'Cause if they was ripping it out last week, they probably got the courts up there now, man. So I might shoot down to the rack. What's this guy doing? Yo, people just be, some people you gotta watch. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you're on the road, you gotta watch, man. You're about to see right now. I'm almost on my block. Man, I'm gonna be so disappointed, man. That's why I can't. I gotta have my like it's gone. If I have my mentality like that, I'll be alright, man. Don't expect it to be there. Don't expect it to be there. Yeah, dude, you could have let me go. Look, you could have let me go. You gonna let me go? You guys don't want to let me go, huh? Okay, there we go. On my block. On my block. Yo, see, my wife and them are so lazy. Look, yo, why is the garbage can still out? Like, see, if I don't bring the garbage cans back, and they're lazy, man. See, I didn't bring them in this morning. Comes out, I'm gonna get on about that before I go in. I'm gonna get on about that. Like, yo, you couldn't bring the garbage cans in? What you do all day? Watch me turn up. Garbage can sitting out all day. That's tacky. Man. Go again. We needed that rain though, man, because the damn grass is burning up. Well, I'm about to get right on that. I don't know why she didn't come outside. She gotta go to work. Check my mail. See if we got some mail. No. It's my neighbor. My neighbor, he be having a tequila. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, fix your pants, man. And you could bring the garbage in. Did they serve free lunch down there? Good. So y'all didn't eat my food, right? Y'all didn't eat my food, right? No, I said y'all didn't eat my food. My food. The shrimp. I had the shrimps. All right, good, good, good. Oh, I'm up, man. I'm up. Man, see? They went to the library. I remember those summer days. See, I love to keep my kids in the library. You going outside, Debbie? Go outside, Debbie. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Tomorrow you have to bring us to the library.
I'm not bringing y'all to the
You
library.
have to.
No, I'm not. I'm not bringing y'all to the library. Mommy is.
No, tomorrow, just for 1 hour.
I'm not. What time?
It's a program, 5
Oh,
to
that's yeah,
6.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
one
yeah,
hour.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah.
gonna tell you. Oh, and we got some poo mats.
Okay.
PP and poo mats for that. I think
Yeah.
that's Mommy think Duffy put
Yes,
some.
they get my
I think
stuff.
some chicken nuggets.
Nah, where they from?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Okay.
You like the McDonald's chicken nuggets?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. What about the Wendy's?
McDonald's.
Better.
McDonald's.
Wendy's is better.
All right, I'm going. I'm going upstairs in my new room.
That's not your new room.
Yes, it is.
What's not? Back off my room. Buckaroo.
Nah, get out of here, man.
No, because there's 2 rooms.
Nah,
One's for mommy, one's for us.
nah, get out of here.
You say you didn't want us in your room though.
Yeah, after you destroyed my room, now you want. Nah, get out of here, man. Knock it off.
You don't want us in your room anymore, so we're done.
Nah,
In our own room.
nah. That's I'm taking that over now.
Block
Y'all,
it! Block
y'all,
it!
destroy,
Block it!
y'all destroyed my room.
Yeah. Here's your remote, by the way.
I don't want to. I don't want to. See what I'll be having to deal with. But yes, I have arrived. It's time to unwind. Everybody be great. You know, keep God first. Zaga, yaga. You know the vibes. I holla.